Is Transformative Tarot with Phoenix and special guest, Little Bit. How you doing, Little Bit? Say hi. She about to go back on her What's My Pillow. Welcome on in, everybody. Today is the first day of the Red Earth Wave spell. We've just wrapped up the Yellow Seed, which is really what this is about today, because we're talking about synchronicity and evolving as the key factors of this, the matrix, the navigation, synchronicity. This is the Red Earth from Fancy's deck. Do a little research. It's a very powerful archetype. It is one of the last in the process where the steps to enlightenment. And this one deals a lot with the natural world as well, but also natural synchronicities as opposed to artificial synchronicities. Things showing up in divine timing, as people would like to say, right? So we're gonna pull some cards on this to get the overall feel, because we've got a lot. We just had the eclipse in Libra, a little bit in Virgo. So this is a lot about our relationships of all types, and this relationship has a lot to do with our natural world. You know what I mean? That's why Little Bit's out here. He be out here with the plants and the birds and everything. It's kind of a conversation. Your crystals, your herbs, your animal totems, anything that has to do with the natural world is what this red earth encompasses. It's also good for shakeups too, because we're talking about earthquakes. You know what I mean? And mixing that with any other element will produce other such natural events. You know, with water you get mudslides. With fire you get lava. You know what I mean? With the wind you get dust and debris flying around, and you get the movement of the soil. So let's get some cards and see what we're dealing with today. Even if you're not familiar with the oracle itself, every 13 days a sign comes in and lends us its energy as a guide that we could work with when it comes to evolving or growing up or maturing, as is we are seeds ourselves. Ain't that right, a little bit? So there's a lot of energy surrounding this. All right. Santa Muerte. Ancestors. This is in the Joker. These cards came out earlier, and I swear I shuffled the mess out of these. All right. A lot of Fool energy coming out, or the Joker energy as we have it here. It's kind of like the past and the present and the future kind of colliding in one here. Our connection with the ancestors, transitioning, moving from one state to another, on whatever level that means for you. And then kind of choosing the path, the identity, moving forward, based on experience or inexperience. This could really be taking on something new, in which you're going to have to learn again. For me, the Joker and the Fool are closely related because of the dog or the intuition. So adding it with this red earth energy, this is more of the spiritual eye as opposed to the physical eyes, even though we have a physical representation. And give me two more cards. On top of that, Queen of Hearts and the Blue Knight. came out again. A lot of these cards were shuffled earlier just to get a feel for things. Dreams, abundance, intuition again. So this has a lot to do with the unseen. And we have the Queen of Hearts here, the Mama Feel Good card. Which is all heart chakra based. Excuse me. So there we go. We'll have him peek out. This is the heart's desire. Things that you dreamed of doing, maybe that you thought you could not accomplish. This is the seeds coming to fruition or being planted again in this red earth. So this has a lot to do with your intentions and where you've placed them. And this is kind of like the formula inside of the seeds. You know, seeds dream deep beneath the earth. And the thing about it is the seeds can't see the outside, the light, until it pokes up through the ground. You know what I'm saying? So for a period of time, we metaphorically speaking sit in a place of darkness where we can't really see what's going on. We can't really monitor our growth. There's no physical, you know what I'm saying? There's no physical data yet of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You're just in the ground and you're sprouting all of these different stems and you're becoming accustomed to the soil that you're in. So what does a seed do? Well, the seed dreams beneath the soil. And this is a reminder that wherever you plant comes from this space. It's a nurturing energy, it's a nurturing quality. The thing about this and this synchronicity is you can't go by the directions on the back, so to speak. It's great to have that kind of information, but you know, just for an example, the person who wrote that may have been dealing with different kinds of soil. You know what I mean? A different time. Even with tarot, you know, the meanings and the definitions have evolved since its first induction into the physical world. It's been added on to, it's been copied, it's been built upon, you know what I'm saying? Due to the times and the situations that we're facing and that we're going through. So this is where this intuition and this navigation and the synchronicity is involved. It's really learning to follow the symbols and the signs that we're given. It won't be a physical confirmation. It won't be a verbal confirmation in some cases. It'll be more like a nudge. You know what I'm saying? It'll be more like a heads up. Your internal GPS would be like yay or nay. You know what I'm saying? Really loud. And along with this is a good time to be grounded as well. You know, getting out there in nature and just, you know, they say walking barefoot, but, you know, let's add a little bit more to that. Getting your hands in the soil, planting a new garden, do a new flower or plant this year. You know, add something to what you've already been doing, which is going to help you expand and grow as that seed beneath the soil. Maybe this is the time where you start to come out and express these gifts and talents that have been on your heart, that have been in your dreams. You know, the downloads that you get from your ancestors, the places that you travel in the dream state, you know, the messages you've gotten from the symbols from loved ones who have crossed over. You know what I mean? And this really represents the experience of it all. Joker is able to morph into whatever card, but as of this point doesn't have the identity of self, but can mask itself as any other card. You know what I mean? So this is like wearing different hats, being able to wear different hats. And this lack of, for better words, of identity is more so, who am I now? You know what I mean? Who am I now? What are my dreams now? Where's my heart at now? And how do I ground that into the physical world? How do I bring my heaven to earth? Okay? How do I bring my heaven to earth using my dreams and intuition, knowing that I have an abundance of imagination and creativity? And how does it best serve not only me, but the collective as well? All right. So yeah, real clear kind of message here moving forward. The retrograde itself will be all of April. So in this midst of new beginnings and springtime, the equinox, happy equinox to everybody, or happy new year, with the eclipses, this is really going to help us clear out and make sure that the garden is clean. You know what I'm saying? And this is where being in the moment helps, because this is nurturing these dreams and ideas step by step, moment by moment. You know what I mean? You can't really plan on when it's going to rain. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You don't know when the wind is going to blow or some other situation. So it's one of those things where we have to be really mindful of the seeds and making sure that they're nurtured so that they can grow into their fullest potential. You know what I'm saying? All right. And that is the message for today. If you want a personal reading, you can reach out. I'll leave information in one of these description boxes, but I'll get back on to really making this solid for y'all. But next 13 days, grounding your ideas, your dreams, your intuitions, allowing the retrograde to help you see what relationships are good, ones that can be repaired, new ones, saying goodbye to older relationships. Really clearing the ground for the groundwork, or tilling the soil as we move forward into this new season of planting and growing. And April will be a very powerful month. Not only do we have that, but this is where the eclipse on the 8th of April will happen. And being that we're in the 8th year, there's a lot going on right now. So it's really asking that we stay into the moment, not get too caught up in the past or the future. But setting the groundwork and using the past as a barometer or a thermometer, you know what I'm saying, as the experience and the wisdom that we gain in order to do this. So if you've had dreams or ideas that did not come to fruition, this is the chance to get those right again if they're still on your heart. Relationships, this is a good time to review, you know what I mean? Have that sit down, have that talk in a very grounded way. And allowing these eclipses to X out anything that does not serve our highest potential or purpose at this time, okay? So with that being said, Transformative Tarot with Phoenix, y'all have a beautiful day.